Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the Divine Daughter Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for, giving me so much of love. I see a lot of people have liked the videos, subscribed to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. It's really nice to have you here. I'm going to try and be more consistent and, post more readings as we go in the coming days. So today I'm going to do the all signs love reading for the rest of the 2026. So this is going to be general reading for all the zodiac signs. I'm going to use two different decks here. Since it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force fit the reading. All right. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe the videos. Alright, so I'm going to start with Aries and walk my way all the way through till Pisces. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for Aries for the rest of the year 2026. I mean, we are already in June. We are already done with half of the year. Wow. Alright, Aries. Let's see what's coming up for Aries. Let's shuffle the cards here, Aries. What's up, Aries? How have you guys been? How's June going on for you? Let's see. Spirits, guides and angels, tell me, what do we have for Aries in love for the rest of the year 2026? Page of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. All right, so there's somebody in your energy, Aries, who wants to come forward. Could be younger than you, who wants to come forward and have some sort of a communications. Okay, this is a card of communication. There's somebody coming forward to give you some sort of a message here, I see. For some of you, this could be a long distance relationship. I see that there's this person who is stalking you on social media. All right, so for some of you, this person is keeping a tab on you, maybe through mutual friends or through any of the social media handles. But definitely someone who wants to come forward and have some sort of a conversation with you. This need not be like a lengthy conversation, or if at all you're away or having a long distance relationship, this person wants to come forward and start off with a smaller message. Could be like sending you a message on on the social media handles, maybe sending you a just a hi, or it could be liking your picture, something on those sorts. Somebody's trying to start this conversation with you. All right, so spirits, why do we have the Page of Swords here? We have the Ten of Wands. Aries, looks like there's somebody in your energy who's feeling very stressed out here. Somebody who's very feeling the burden. Again, I'm constantly picking on the distance here, the long distance, or you might not be in touch with this person, you might not be communicating with this person, so this person is feeling very overwhelmed here is what I'm getting. So there could be a distance because of which this person is feeling very burnt out. Okay. Let me clarify the Ten of Wands for you. Why do we have the Ten of Wands here, spirits? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Either this person is really, really mad at you, or you are mad at this person. Somebody has, cut, this person from your life. Like either you could have stopped communicating with them, you could have distanced yourself, you could have been that, you must be being very cold-hearted with this person right now. Set clear boundaries, which is putting this person under a lot of pressure, is what I'm clearly picking on here. Okay, so that is what I'm getting for you, Aries. Wow, Aries, what's going on? Let me know in the comments if this resonated. Okay, this is going to not be this isn't going to be a lengthy reading today. It is going to be a quick one. Now moving on to Taurus. Let's see what do we have for Taurus now. All right, Taurus, how have you guys been? Let me know in the comments. if these readings resonate, you guys. I have already posted the Aries and Sagittarius June readings. I am trying to find some time to, post readings, lengthy readings for the other zodiac signs as well. But yes, let's move on to Taurus. Spirits, guides, and angels, tell me what's coming up for Taurus in the month of, not in the month, for the rest of the year, 2026, when it comes to their love life. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we had 2 cards that flipped out. No, we have many cards. Okay, I'm going to pick 2 cards for you, Taurus. Give me one for Taurus, please, spirits. The Magician in the reverse. Okay. We have someone in your energy. Oh, this had to flip out. We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. All right, Taurus. So we have the Magician here in the reverse. Okay, so clearly this person in your energy feels that they lack resources. They're not able to manifest you back. Okay, it's more like with the 9 of Cups in the reverse, this person doesn't seem to be in a very safe space when it comes to their emotional stability. Okay, this person is emotionally unstable right now. Okay, I see that they want to come forward probably to you, but they're not able to manifest. They don't have the resources to come forward to you, is what I'm strongly picking on here. Okay, I clearly see that this person is having a hard time in reaching out to you here. Okay, and that is something which is putting a lot of emotional pressure on them currently. All right, so let me clarify the Magician in the reverse. Why do we have the Magician in the reverse, spirits? We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. There's somebody who is trying to come out of, they kind of feel trapped in their own mental thoughts. Okay, they're kind of trapped in the negative thoughts. So they want to release the negativity here, something around, this relationship with you. They're feeling very negative about it. They're kind of overthinking here. I see that they're in a lot of overthinking energy. They're definitely not in the emotionally satisfied here. Okay, somebody who is very dissatisfied. I see that they're not in a happy place, although they want to come forward to you, but they are not able to do that for whatever reason it is. Do let me know in the comments if this reading resonates. But with the 8 of Swords in the reverse, they're trying as much as possible to get over that negative thoughts and overthinking energy. Okay, they just want to heal themselves, is what I'm getting. Why is this 8 of Swords here in the negative, spirits? We have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is holding on too tight to something, or they're just trying to let go of something here. Okay, probably they want to just, where at one point of time they were just put and not really doing anything towards you. Now I think this person wants to come forward and make that move, but they're feeling helpless for some reason here, Taurus. It's complicated. Life is complicated. All right, now moving on to Gemini. Let's see what's coming up for Gemini. Oh, Geminis, what's going on? Let's see, what do we have for Gemini here? All right. Spirits, guides, and angels, tell me what do we have for Gemini for the rest of the year in love? 2026. How has 2026 been so far for all of you? Let me know, guys. All right, let's see what do we have for Gemini. Oh, we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Again, there's a different deck, but we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. The same thing came even for Taurus. Guys, there's somebody in your energy who is really, really overthinking about you and this whole relationship and whatever's going on between you both. Okay, I can clearly see that here. Why is this person overthinking, spirits? Why do we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse? we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's someone who is really, really, someone who has a lot of love for you, Aries, okay, but they're not able to come forward to you. Somebody who is very moody, somebody who is very disappointed, they're not able to come forward to you with that cup, that cup of emotions, that cup of love. This person is not making any move towards you, but they're overthinking a lot about the situation. Why do we have the Knight of Cups here in the reverse, spirits? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is feeling stuck. Somebody is not coming forward to, somebody doesn't want a reunion with you. Somebody doesn't want a reconciliation with you. Why do we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, spirits? Why do we have the Three of Cups here in the reverse? We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels very emotionally drained. This person in your energy, this person feels emotionally drained in this relationship with you. So I think, so with that, I feel that this person has, pulled their energy back. They're not emotionally investing in this relationship. That is what I'm strongly getting on Gemini, okay? Give me one more for the Three of Cups in the reverse, spirits. We have the Nine of Wands. Someone's feeling like a wounded warrior here, okay? Either this person, is... They really hurt here is what I'm getting strongly, Gemini, okay? They're like tired. They're like, should they really give this another chance or no? They're just kind of dilly-dallying here. But emotionally, they have just pulled themselves back, the energy back from you. Wow. Let me know in the comments, all right, Gemini? Now we're moving on to Cancer. My Cancerians, how are you doing? Let's see what do we have for you, Cancerians. My dear Cancerians, June is around the corner. All right, let's see what do we have for Cancerians here. One more shuffle. Let's see what's coming up for you in love for the rest of the year. We have Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, so many reversal cards. I actually checked if we have few cards upright, and we do have it. But, interesting. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. There's somebody in your energy who is not making a move again, guys, okay? This person is feeling stuck. With the Knight of Pentacles, this person... So when Knight of Pentacles come upright, it means that they're making very, very slow progress, all right? But here we have got it in the reverse, which means this person is not making any move at all. Why? Spirits, why do we have the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is this person, not making a move? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse again. Wow. Knight of Pentacles for the Knight of Pentacles. This person is hell-bent upon not making that move. They're feeling very stuck. Either they don't want to make the move or they want to make a move but they're feeling stuck. Spirits, do they want to make a move and are they feeling stuck here? Yes, yes. We have the Knight of Wands. They are very, very attracted to you here, okay, is what I'm getting, guys. All right, they are very, very attracted to you, okay. This person is fearless. They are very, very impulsive to come forward towards you. But for some reason, this person is feeling stuck. They're feeling like really, really stuck. They are kind of, they just want to rush towards you, okay. This person could be, for some of you, this person could be very flirtatious. But somebody who is like very, very attracted towards you. They want to come forward, but they're not able to. They're stuck. Why is this person stuck? Let's see, why is this person stuck here? Let me know in the comments, Cancerians, if the reading resonates, okay? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. They don't have a plan. they don't have any plan to come forward, and they don't have a solid plan to come forward to you or to make this whole relationship work with you, is what I'm strongly picking on. Yeah, they are, they seem, they seem to be, for some of you, not willing to come out of their comfort zone here. Okay. Yes, so it takes a lot of courage, to come forward, to have this conversation, or to, even after a conflict, to come forward and have the conversation, or to come forward and ask you out, or, to take the relationship to the next phase, whether you're planning to get married or move on to the next phase of life. But still, it looks like this person is not having that courage to come out of that comfort zone and to approach you. Although they are attracted towards you, but they're not able to come forward with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't see them making any move. Interesting. Moving on to the zodiac sign Leo. Leos, how are you guys doing? All right, let's see what do we have for my Leos. Let me shuffle this deck as well. All right. Spirits, guides, and angels, tell me, what do we have for Leo when it comes to love for the rest of 2026? We have the Hangman in the reverse. All right. I feel that there's somebody in your energy, Leo, that somebody is starting to see things from a new perspective here. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of a realization that they're having. Somebody wants to see, or they start seeing things from a different perspective, from a different point of view. Could be your point of view, So let me just see. Let me just clarify the Hangman in the reverse. Spirits, why do we have the Hangman here in the reverse? Oh, we have the Ten of Swords. Somebody is feeling backstabbed, betrayed. Somebody is not doing well here. Okay, this person in your energy, this person is feeling very, very hurt, betrayed. And they're starting to see things from a different perspective, is what I'm getting here. What is that perspective, spirits? What's the outcome here? What's the outcome here? Tell me, what is the outcome here? We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is very, very protective about their heart space. That's what I'm getting here. It feels like they feel betrayed or kind of wounded. They're really hurt. And they're just protecting their heart space. Why do we have this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, spirits? We have the Two of Wands again in the reverse. Somebody is trying to, they don't want to come out of their comfort zone. Someone's focusing on their personal goals. Give me one more. Why is this Two of Wands here? Ace of Wands. In this connection, there's a lack of planning. There's lack of planning. There is no clear pathway that they're seeing in this connection. Why is this Ace of Wands here, spirits? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Somebody might want to come forward to you when they start looking at things in a new perspective. Why is the Nine of Wands here in the reverse? Why is the Nine of Wands here in the reverse, spirits? The Sun. Yes, somebody wants happiness. This is a card of Leo, by the way. Somebody wants happiness here. Somebody wants to see things from a different perspective, from a brighter perspective is what I'm strongly picking on here, Leo, okay? There definitely is somebody who is thinking about how to approach you. Somebody who is exposing themselves to facts. But yes, that is what I see coming for you for the rest of the year, Leo. Okay. Wow. That was interesting. Moving on to Virgo. Let's see what do we have for Virgo. Wow. Guys, let me know in the comments if the reading resonates. And for personal readings, you can always reach out to me at divinedaughtertarot@gmail.com. Alright, let's see what's coming up for Virgos. Nice. For the rest of the year 2026 in love, what's coming up for Virgos? What do we have for Virgo? We have Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is very, very confused here about you and this relationship, or for some of you, they're just coming out of confusion. Let me clarify this for you. Spirits, why do we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse? Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Virgo, there is this person in your energy who is not able to move on. Okay. Somebody who wants to give this another chance. Somebody who is wanting to give this another chance, but they're aimless, they're clueless, they're confused as hell. Okay, is what I'm getting here. For some of you, this person is, even though they're not very happy in the situation, but they're kind of forcing themselves to be in this relationship. Okay, but I see that for most of you, what I'm picking on is that this person wants to give this another chance. Let me just clarify it anyway. Why do we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, spirits? Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Somebody here is really, really exhausted. Okay, they're really, really exhausted. They're being very, very defensive. Okay, but why is this Nine of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, look at that. They kind of trapped themselves in a lot of negative thoughts and overthinking. Okay, they're emotionally they've kind of put a chain, emotionally negative, all these negative thoughts, and they've kind of trapped themselves in this emotionally negative thoughts is what I'm strongly picking on. Yeah, it's more like a self-imposed restriction. They are free to think whatever they want. They are free to come out of this, but they're not doing it. This person is trying to, put themselves more and more and more and more into these negative thoughts. Yeah. They're kind of playing the victim here is what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah. They're trapped in their own mental thoughts. They've chained themselves. They've chained themselves clearly in thinking all the things that's possible, which is negative around you guys in this relationship. Okay. But I'm still not able to figure out, are they willing to give this another chance, spirits? Are they willing to give this another chance? I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Virgo, I don't think so. This person doesn't have a plan. With the Two of Wands here in the reverse, they don't have a plan. They're not ready to come out of the comfort zone. And for some reason, for so many zodiacs, this Two of Wands is constantly coming out, popping out. This person is playing very safe. They don't have a plan. They don't want to come out of their comfort zone. I don't think they're serious about you here, Virgo. Okay? I don't think they're serious about you. They're confused as hell. With the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse, they're confused as hell. Wow. Okay. Moving on to Libra. Let's see what's coming up for Libra. Libra, what's coming up for you for the rest of the year in love? Alright guys, let's see Libra, what's coming up for you. Spirits, tell me, give me one card for what's coming up for Libra for the rest of the year in love. We have Five of Swords in the reverse. Alright. Why do we have the Five of Swords in the reverse? Guys, there's somebody in your energy who wants to give this another chance, is what I'm getting. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Someone's coming forward here with an offer. Okay. Since it's a love reading, somebody is coming forward with a new offer. It could be a small offer. Okay, don't expect something major. Don't expect them to come to you with some major offer, but then they're going to start off somewhere. Okay, clearly they want to give this another chance. It's very obvious that there's been some sort of a conflict here between you guys in the past, and I see that in the rest of the year, whatever the months are, this person definitely wants to come forward and have a new beginning here with you. It's very, very clear, guys. Okay, why do we have the Ace of Pentacles here, spirits? What is this offer all about? Strength. Somebody is gathering a lot of courage. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Okay, let me know in the comments if the reading resonates. This person is trying to gather a lot of courage here to come forward to you guys. Okay, clearly. Tell me one more. Tell me, why do we have strength here, spirits? Yes, we have the Seven of Wands. This person might have set a boundary, or you could have set a boundary, for them. You could have distanced yourself from this person, set a clear boundary that they shouldn't be coming towards you, or you could have probably pulled your energy back from this person, and they are gathering some courage to come forward and give you this offer here. This is what I'm strongly picking on here for you guys. Okay, give me one more card here. Why do we have the Seven of Wands here, spirits? Yes, Hanged Man. They want to come forward, but they're not sure if you're going to accept them, if you're going to take them back. Okay, with the Hanged Man here, it's very, very clear that this person is taking some time. Okay, they're trying to analyze, they're trying to plan, they're trying to see how they can approach you. All right, they're trying all the permutations and combinations to see how they can come forward to you and make this offer to you. Okay, wow, that's nice, Libra. So this is definitely going to happen, guys. Okay, let me know whenever it happens. I look forward to hearing from you. Moving on to Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpios, hi. Tell me what's going on in your life, guys. Okay, I love reading your comments, and I'll be happy to respond to each and every one of them. Okay, I'll be responding to each and every one of you, to all the comments. All right, so what do we have for Scorpio here? Let's see, what do we have for Scorpio? Spirits, tell me, what do we have for Scorpio for the rest of the year when it comes to love? We have the Judgment in the reverse. We have the Judgment in the reverse. All right, interesting. Guys, there's somebody in your energy who is telling me that they don't want a new beginning. Okay, somebody here doesn't want to have a new beginning. Somebody here is not wanting to give this another chance. Let's clarify it. Okay, spirits, tell me, why do we have the Judgment in the... That was a clumsy shuffling. Why do we have the Judgment here in the reverse, spirits? Okay, this was better. Why do we have the Judgment in the reverse, spirits? We have the Ten of Swords. They're heartbroken here, Scorpio. They're really, really heartbroken here. There's some painful ending that's happened. Okay, they are having deep wounds. They feel betrayed. They feel defeated. They feel like a failure right now, and they don't want to have a new beginning, or give this another chance. I mean, just look at it. It's very, very clear. Okay, it's very, very clear. With the Ten of Swords here and with the Judgment in the reverse, it's very, very obvious that this person feels betrayed. They have, some conflicts have, happened between you both, and they don't want to give this another chance. Wow. What is this conflict all about? Oh, okay. Six of Cups had to flip out. This is somebody from your past here, Scorpio. Okay. Definitely somebody from your past. Okay. Could be somebody younger than you. But this person is really, really reminiscing all the good times that you've had. Okay, I see that they're just replaying these happy memories or the good times that you've had back to back in their mind here. Could be somebody from your childhood for some of you, but it's definitely somebody from your past. Why do we have the Six of Cups here, spirits? Yeah, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody has some sort of a past resentment here, guys. Okay. Although they have the desire to forgive, for some of you, I see that they do have the desire to forgive. Okay, some of you, they might think of giving this another chance, but we have it's very contradicting, because we also have the Judgment in the reverse. Spirits, if they are thinking about forgiving Scorpios, why do we have the Judgment in the reverse here still? We have the Magician in the reverse. They feel they cannot come to you. They feel they lack the confidence. They're feeling very insecure. Yeah. Why the Magician in the reverse, spirits? Knight of Cups in the reverse. They have pulled themselves back emotionally. They're not emotionally invested in this anymore, Scorpios. Okay? Yeah. This person could be a very moody, but right now they have pulled themselves back from this. I don't think they're very clear that they don't want to give this another chance. Okay? Wow. Scorpios, let me know in the comments if that reading resonated. Okay? I'll be happy to read your comments. And in case you need a personal reading, write to me at divinedaughtertarot@gmail.com. Moving on to Sagittarius. Saggis. Oh, my favorite Saggis. There was this one time when I wasn't really getting any followers or views on my videos. And then the readings that I would post for Saggis kept spiking, spiking, and spiking all the way up. So, Saggis, thank you so much for that. I love you guys. I love fire signs personally. I'm an Aries myself. Anyway, Saggis, let's see what's coming up for you for the for the rest of the year 2026 in love. Give me one card, spirits, for my lovely Saggis. Oh, we have the Star. We have the Star. Beautiful. Saggis, there's somebody in your energy who's very, very hopeful. Okay. Let's see what are they hopeful about. But I see that somebody is very, very hopeful about something here with you. Why the Star, spirits? Why do we have the Star here? Oh, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is probably hopeful about giving to this relationship. Okay. Where once they were not giving to this relationship, or where once there was no equal give and take between you guys, but now I see that there's somebody in your energy who is hopeful about this equal give and take here. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, spirits? King of Swords. Okay. Somebody wants to come forward here and have a conversation with you here, Saggis. Okay. But this person, don't expect this person to come and, do all that lovey-dovey talks here with you, okay? They're not here to do any sort of a lovey-dovey or emotional talks here with you. This person is somebody who thinks more from their head, with their head, and not the heart, is what I'm getting. Somebody who is not very, very emotional, somebody who is very practical, logical, okay? They want to come and have a conversation with you about the give and take, equal give and take in this relationship. They're hopeful about having this conversation with you. But I see that this person is going to be very honest, very cutthroat, very practical, very logical. That is what I'm picking here for you. Okay. Why this King of Swords? What is this conversation going to be all about, spirits? Six of Wands in the reverse. So Six of Wands in the reverse, Sagittarius, is somebody who is feeling ignored by you. Somebody feels that you're not giving them any attention, okay? You don't recognize their efforts that they put in this relationship. They feel very discredited here, is what I'm strongly picking on. So all of these things is something that they're going to come and discuss here with you. Wow. Why do we have the Six of Wands in the reverse? Yeah. They feel that you are not planning things well. Okay. Why is the Two of Wands in the reverse? Page of Wands. Somebody who is very creative is what I'm getting here. But they're going to come forward and have a conversation for sure, okay? Give me one more for the Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they feel that you're not collaborating here. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse, they feel that you're not investing your time with them. Could be for some of you, you're not spending enough time with them. So that is something that they want to come forward and discuss here with you. Wow. Let me know in the comments, guys, okay? But they're definitely, with the star here, hopeful about coming forward and having this conversation here with you, Sagittarius, okay? And this conversation is going to definitely happen within the year ends, okay? Wow, fantastic. Moving on to Capricorn. Let's see what do we have for Capricorn. Spirits, guides and angels, tell me what's coming up for Capricorn for the rest of the year in love. Let's see, guys, what do we have for Capricorn? Oh, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's somebody in your energy again who is, who feels betrayed, who feels cheated, is what I'm picking on. Somebody who is very hurt, feeling backstabbed. What's going on, Capricorn? Why is this person feeling like this? Let's clarify. Spirits, guides and angels, tell me, why is this person feeling betrayed? Why do we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who is emotionally scattered. Their energy is scattered all over the place. They're really frustrated with whatever is going on. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, spirits? Page of Wands in the reverse. You might have stopped talking to this person. There might not be a proper direction here of how you both want to take things forward. But I see that there might be limited to no communication between you both, which is putting this person, which is frustrating this person, and they feel backstabbed. Why do we have the Page of Wands in the reverse, spirits? Four of Pentacles. They're not making any move here. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The High Priestess. I told you guys, there is no communication happening, okay? Either you're not talking to this person or this person is holding themselves back from talking to you, okay? Yes, I don't see any communication happening here, okay? Currently I see this person is just controlling themselves from coming forward and having conversation with you. I see that they're just sitting and observing everything, but they're not making any move. Why do we have the High Priestess here, spirits? Page of Pentacles. I think they're waiting for you to make a move. They're manifesting you to make a move, manifesting you to go forward and have this conversation with them. Why do we have the Page of Pentacles? Look at that. They don't want to give another chance. Yeah, they're kind of exhausted. They feel that they've been doing this in the past and now they don't want to move. They want you to make the move. That is what I'm strongly picking on here, guys. Yes, so let me know in the comments if you're going to make that move. Okay, and let me know if the person on your mind is behaving this way with you. Wow, that was one heck of a read. Anyway, moving on to Aquarius. Let's see what do we have for Aquarius, guys. Let's see what do we have for Aquarius for the rest of 2026 in love. What do we have? What do we have for Aquarius? Spirits, tell me what do we have for Aquarius for the rest of the year in love? Oh, we have the Lovers in the reverse. Sorry guys, I can't show you this card because then YouTube is going to flag my video, but you have the Lovers in the reverse, okay? So there's somebody in your energy who needs to make a choice, who is, let's see. Has there been a conflict between you guys, Aquarius? Spirits, why do we have the Lovers in the reverse? Why do we have the Lovers in the reverse? Oh, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Give me one more for Lovers in the reverse, spirits. Page of Pentacles. Somebody is wanting to make a move. Somebody is wanting to make a move, but they're getting over their fears. There's somebody who wants to let go of their anxiety here, is what I'm clearly picking on, okay? There's something that's keeping this person up in the night, okay, or was rather keeping them up in the night. And now this person wants to let go of that worry and reach out to you. Yes, yes. So they're trying to make a decision here, okay? With the Lovers in the reverse, this person is trying to make a decision here, okay? Make a choice here. So there was something that's bothering them, with this Nine of Swords here in the reverse. And now this person wants to come forward and reach out and, make a new offer here, okay? What is this new offer all about, spirits? Why do we have the Page of Pentacles here? We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, I'm picking that, they're not in a happy space. You could have probably, pulled your energy back from them and they want to discuss about it, talk about it. Why do we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, spirits? Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This person is just waiting. They're just waiting to see how they can make this move, how they can strike this conversation here with you, Aquarius. Okay, they're just seeing how they can come forward. What would be the right time to come forward? Should they come forward? Is it really worth it to come forward and talk to you about this and reach out to you? So all of these thoughts are keeping them up in the night. So this is what is going to happen for the rest of the year, okay? Will this person reach out to Aquarius, spirits? Will this person reach out to my Aquarius? We have the Five of Pentacles. They are actually feeling very lonely and left out right now. They've kind of isolated themselves, is what I'm seeing. They're worried. What is the outcome? What is the outcome, spirits? Why do we have the Five of Pentacles here? They're not able to move on. With the Six of Swords in the reverse, they're not able to move on, Aquarius, okay? They're stuck. So this is what is going to happen for the rest of the year. So this person in your energy is kind of overthinking. They're trying to come out. They want to reach out to you, they want to discuss about things not working out between you both. They feel very lonely and left out here with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, they're waiting with the Seven of Pentacles. I see them waiting, planning of how they could make this move, but they're clearly not able to move on with the Six of Swords in the reverse. Wow. Aquarius, what's going on? Let me know in the comments. That was crazy. Moving on to our final zodiac sign, which happens to be Pisces. Let's see what's coming up for Pisces. Guys, how have you been? How have you been? What do we have for Pisces? Pisces, for the rest of 2026, what do we have coming for you in love? Spirits, give me one card for Pisces, please. We have the Ace of Swords. Wow. There's somebody here who wants to come forward and give you some clarity here, okay, Pisces? That is what I'm strongly picking on. There's somebody who wants to come forward and give you clarity about something that's happened here, is what I'm strongly picking on. Some conversation is definitely around the corner. Okay, let me clarify. Why do we have the Ace of Swords here, Spirits? Why do we have the Ace of Swords for Pisces? We have the Four of Cups here. There's somebody here, Pisces, in your energy that feels very ignored by you. Okay, either you could be ignoring this person or this person feels that way. They feel that you're not paying them that attention. Okay. Yeah, so that is what is something that they want to come forward and communicate here with you. Why do we have the Four of Cups here, Spirits? Oh. Too many cards, but this fell out first. So let me see what this is. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, so somebody is feeling very stuck. Okay. Why do we have the Four of Cups? Give me one more. Magician. They're manifesting this. They want to take action. Yes, they're manifesting this. They want to take action. They're trying to find a way to come forward where they were feeling stuck at one point of time. I see this person wanting to make slow progress towards you and come forward and have this conversation with you. Okay? Give me one for Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Spirits. Queen of Cups in the reverse. They feel that you're not going to give to this person. Yeah, they feel that you're not emotionally invested in this, or they feel codependent on you for some of you, because of which they might want to come forward even though you're ignoring them. But it's very clear that you're ignoring them and they feel that you're not emotionally invested in this. You're not as nurturing and giving to this relationship as you were at one point of time. They feel that you're currently focusing on your inner feelings, your self-care and self-love, but you're not giving them that attention that they want you to give. Wow, let me know, Pisces. Why is the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, Spirits? King of Swords in the reverse. They feel you're going to be mad at them. They feel that, they feel that even if they come forward towards you, you're going to be rude to them, you're going to be very bitter to them. Give me one for King of Swords in this reverse, Spirits. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Somebody feels this person feels that they have to mend your heart, is what I'm getting. Why do we have the Three of Swords in the reverse? Strength. They don't have the courage. They don't have the courage to come forward to you, is what I'm getting, Pisces. Okay.